Alright, so let me take this down. Hopefully, yeah, okay, so now everything can be heard. Alright, so this is the trailer for Batman vs. Superman. I've watched this now like 6, 7 times. So I'm just going to run quickly through it. I'm going to talk while this is going on. If you want to watch the trailer, I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to watch the trailer without me talking over it. But I'm going to talk over it for now. I'm just going to show off a few things that are in the movie. That are in the trailer that to keep on point of. And also just to talk quickly about where my predictions are with this movie. Alright? So first off, let's just start off the trailer. I'll just talk throughout it. Hopefully you guys can, when you guys are watching this, you can see it up close and shit.
Today
But okay.
is a day for truth.
Day for truth, whatever. So this is basically where Superman's coming in. He's coming to talk to them about
The world needs to
what
know
happened.
and to know what he
Alright.
stands for.
Basically, this is what they're going to be talking about for a while. It's like, what is his purpose? Is he going to be making decisions? Is he going to be the guy that brings upon justice and stuff like that? Now here, I'm not going to pause, but basically, this is where I believe where Zod started figuring out how to use his heat vision, and they were in the building at the time. And what ends up happening is this was Bruce Wayne's building, and all this was taking place while Bruce Wayne was here.
That this committee holds him responsible.
And obviously, they're talking about all the destruction and shit like that. Now, as you can see, the mansion looks like it hasn't been used and stuff like that. This, I don't know where this message came from. I'm assuming it came from Lex Luthor, but obviously, we don't know. I don't think Bruce Wayne knows it's Lex Luthor.
Cruel.
That's Alfred.
This bat vigilante is like a one-man reign of terror.
Now, that's Clark Kent speaking, I
You
believe.
don't
That
get
is
to
Clark
decide
Kent.
what the right thing is. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman.
And yeah, so he's saying you don't get to decide what the right thing is. He's kind of telling him, you know, look.
That gives them hope.
Well, I'll stop right there real quick. You know, that conversation is important because at this point we're trying to see Superman's trying to understand what he can do here, you know? What should he do with the power that he has? And so far, and as you're seeing here, he's just rescuing people, you know? And that's not a bad thing. But Batman is important because he's not only a savior, but he's a man of putting down justice. He's putting people away, and he's putting the law into his own hands. And Superman's commenting on that, like, because I think Superman is coming on the point of he shouldn't be allowed to be making those decisions. And as Lawrence Fishburne saying, he said you don't get to decide what are the right decisions. This Batman guy, you know, he did whatever he wanted to do, and now you're trying to investigate it. Like, leave it alone. Like, just leave it alone. This guy isn't even around anymore. And obviously Clark Kent's trying to figure out who this man is, why he was around for so long. And that's going to be another big thing, and I think that's going to be interesting. I want to see how that goes. Obviously here, Superman looks like a god figure.
What they don't understand.
This is Mama
Be
Kent.
their hero, Clark. Be their angel. Be their monument. Be anything they need you to be. Or be none of it.
Yeah. She's telling him, look,
You don't owe this world a thing.
don't kill yourself over this. You don't owe them anything. You're
You know the oldest line
Clark
about
Kent,
the
you know, you're
Senator.
Superman, whatever. You
Devils
can
don't
save
come
them, you
from
can do this,
hell beneath
but
us.
don't boggle your mind too much
They
over
come
it.
from the sky.
And Lex Luthor, obviously, he's talking to the senator. Like I said, he's gonna definitely be in everyone's ear. He's using Batman, Superman. As you saw, Superman was there and he was talking to him. And something's going on where he's talking to Superman about something, and Superman has to comply for some reason. So all that's coming into play, and he's trying to make Superman look like a bad guy to the senator. So something has to be made in order to take down the Batman. I mean,
20 years in Gotham, how many good guys are left?
Now that's an important quote. If you didn't hear that, he says, "How many good guys are left?" And you can see this if you look closely right there, over here. That's an R symbol. That is Robin. That is Robin's suit. And I was asking that question before with my boys. I was like, who the hell is this with the pole? That is Robin's suit. Haha, jokes on you, Batman. The Joker. The Joker killed Robin, obviously. This could be Jason Todd. And this is what he has to deal with. This is the grief that he had to deal with back when he was being Batman. And that's why I think he's in Metropolis or wherever he is at the time, because he moved away from there and he's done. He was done with that. He was done with being the Batman after everything was done. And it's just interesting because now you're seeing his past. This I don't know where that is, where Wonder Woman is, because that's obviously
20 years in
I
Gotham.
don't know what part
How
she
many
plays.
good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
How many stayed good guys, and that also because he's been in Gotham. Many of good guys have turned bad. Many have bad guys have hurt him and killed the good people that he's been around. So all that comes into
He
play
has
as
the
well.
power to wipe out the entire human.
Now, obviously, the militia isn't Superman's militia. There's something going on here, obviously, and Superman's not happy about it. That's the bat suit. Now, actually, it's important to realize I don't know if he's in the city.
Oh, yeah.
Know what? Actually, that is important to keep in mind. He is in somewhere near the city, or he's near the city. What is important is, remember, Superman does not like to kill people. He does not like to be violent and cause massive destruction. That fight with Zod was not him, causing a lot of destruction. He doesn't lose a lot of his strength all the time, because there's not a lot of people to use it on, and when he doesn't need to, he won't. Showing the back and the past and everything like that. The funeral for everybody. That, I don't know where this is taking place. This is probably the aftermath of some fight that's going on with Superman, Wonder Woman, and whoever the other main villain is. And that's another interesting thing. I don't know why they're ducking, because this isn't because of Superman coming to the court. We saw that already. This is something else. Maybe this is all of them coming together, and you see the Bat Jet coming in. Who knows? Because she's surprised, and she knows Superman, so why the fuck is she surprised? Might be Wonder Woman. Who knows? That's all. Like, who knows? We don't know anything yet. We're just trying to see. A lot of this is an introduction.
You're gonna go to war. He is not our enemy.
Yeah, okay? And Alfred's trying to talk to him. He's not our enemy. And obviously Alfred is an important person to be speaking to Batman. And Batman, he's just trying to see what this man's about and shit like that. This was when, and as you can tell, this is when Batman went in there. You can see him fighting the militia. Not the one in the desert, but this one over here, whatever this militia is. That's the Kryptonite. Now this is when you're gonna see like Batman stepping on Superman. Now I was thinking that maybe that is either Superman is severely weakened. And the thing is, I don't believe that this fight is gonna be straight up. It can't be. And I'm saying Superman's either gonna be holding back or he's gonna be weakened as fuck. And the thing is, he is in a city. He's near a population. So again, with that destruction of Zod, he doesn't want to cause destruction. He also doesn't want his image to look bad. So he might be just taking hits from Batman at this point.
Black and blue.
And again, she's getting pushed somewhere. I don't know. And I was saying before, if you look closely, hang on a second. If you look closely,
Black and blue.
past that, hang on. I'm trying to stop it.
Black and blue.
I don't think she gets knocked back by a punch. It's more of a, hang on.
In blue.
There we go. Right there. Where the shield is, it looks like she got knocked by heat vision. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it was a blast. We don't know.
God versus man.
And again, I don't think that's definitely not a fight between him. I don't think it's a fight between him and Wonder Woman. I don't think this is a fight between him and Batman. Because you're going to see here the laser vision comes here.
Versus night.
I don't believe he would be doing that to Batman, because Batman, one, didn't have his suit in that clip, as you can tell. And Superman isn't that type of person to just come after someone like that. Like, look, he doesn't have his suit. Why would he use it on him? Unless he put on a suit that can now withstand that damage, I don't believe he would do that to Batman. So
Day versus night.
there's a lot going on in here that we are not sure of.
The red capes are coming.
Now this is an important scene too, because Superman comes over here, and I don't know how his freaking Batmobile got over there. I think it was either thrown or put down, whatever the case may be. And Batman's there. And this I wanted to say as well, pay attention to how Superman looks at Batman. Obviously, this looks like he's angry, but he's just throwing the doors away. That's all. But he looks calm. He's just like, okay, let me see who this guy is. I think this is after the fight. That's what I think this is. I think this is after the fight, and Superman and Batman are just going to talk here. And what I'm going to say is this: unless they're trying to make them look like ignorant idiots, because Batman and Superman, as I've seen it a lot of times, besides the Frank Miller adaptation, is honestly I don't even know why they fought. It doesn't make sense because one, Superman didn't die, and two, Batman didn't die apparently, or maybe he is. Maybe he is dead. There was a lot going on in that film because it was about Superman being like a government puppy and stuff, and then he's not going to be that in this film. You can tell he's not. He's just saving people, and he's trying to see what this militia is about and stuff like that. I don't know what they're gonna do, but what I'm gonna say is this: like, okay, so you see Superman, he takes off the doors and he's looking at him, and they stand up. And he could have just pulled Batman up, but he didn't. So they're being calm. They're going to discuss something here. And I think this is after the fight because once Batman and Superman start talking, and obviously they're going to be in Justice League later, they're going to be friends. There's no reason why Superman would ever fight Batman. And Batman shouldn't be fighting Superman if he knows that Superman's not going to fight him. So I think this is after the fight. They've already fought already. They've talked. And now they're just going to have another discussion because I think this is after the thing with LexCorp and Superman's trying to ask him, oh, what's going on? What are you doing? And I think what's going on in this movie is that Batman's going to be, after he realizes Superman isn't a bad guy, he's going to be the voice, my bad. Ugh, I gotta turn on the AC, it's hot in here. But Superman's going to be the voice of of Superman, because again, I don't like Superman's love interest. She doesn't take me as a person who really knows what it's like to be a hero. She's just a fan. Like, that's all I think she is. She's just a fucking fan. Because by the end of the day, she doesn't serve anything. Yeah, she likes Superman, and she fucking, she looked for him and hunted him down and whatnot. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, to be honest with you, she's not important to me. She's not at all. I don't like her role. I didn't like her role in the last one. I didn't feel like she was significant. I feel like she was just in the way, to be honest. Because, like, she was like, oh, no, I'll come with you, Superman. Like, she's just a fucking fan. Like, that's all I feel she is. And even in the comic book, she's just a fucking fan. She's just a fan, bro. I don't know. She is a good reporter. She goes for that stuff, and that is to be admired in a way. But again, and she looks for the truth. I'm trying to make myself like her, dude, but I just don't. I don't like her. I never really did. Even in the comic books or even in the shows, I never liked her. I just never did. So I don't know. I hope to God that maybe she just gets killed off. That's fucked up, but I know. And people like her. I don't care about her. I really don't. She doesn't really give a lot of good advice, too. I'm not going to say it. She gives some advice, but Batman is really out. Batman and Alfred are really the intelligent people in a lot of this, the building up to Justice League. Batman is the older man in the Justice League, and that's why he's the leader of the Justice League. He's the oldest hero. He's taken on the worst villains that you would imagine. He's dealt with a lot mentally, dealt with loss. He knows how to look at things. And he has all the equipment, the technology, the money. He's just a smart man that's dealt with a lot of darkness, and he's the one that can be a lot more involved in talking and putting things into order and stuff like that. So Batman, I feel, is a bigger role to play in talking and stuff to Superman and then becoming friends. So it's going to be interesting who the main villain is. That's going to be definitely important. Because who are they gonna fight? Who's gonna be? It could be Lex Luthor. It could be one of Lex Luthor's creations. It could be Doomsday. I don't think so though. Hopefully it's not. If it is, It better look good, and it better be someone that could use heat vision, because I highly doubt Superman uses heat vision on Batman, because when he didn't even use it on Zod that much, he never used it on Zod directly. So that's what I'm saying. I don't believe it's Superman using that. So who knows? Yeah, but it's gonna be an interesting movie. I like the looks of everybody. I like the look of Wonder Woman. I like the look of Batman. Batman looks really dark, and I like that. Superman, he looks dark for himself too. That's interesting. How they're playing on it, but you know, I feel like things are gonna get a little bit lighter later on in other movies, because you know, Flash and Green Lantern will be coming in, and they're very much the comic reliefs, and they're supposed to be making a cameo. Well, I don't know about Green Lantern, but like I said, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. This movie's going to be very good. It's not going to be what everybody expects it to be. Zack Snyder's definitely playing off of that, making you make a lot of assumptions, and making you also get a lot of different conclusions and looking at things differently. I like the way they do these trailers. They're not giving away too much, but they're also giving you enough to ask a lot of questions. So this was a good trailer, good second trailer. I can't wait for the movie to come out. But guys, that's all I have to say. Check out the trailer for yourself if you don't want to hear me talking over it and pausing. That's all I have to say, guys. It's Noxo GE, Noxo Gaming Entertainment here, right here with you. Definitely check out that trailer, guys. The movie's going to be epic. I can't wait for it to come out. Peace.